Hello guys, it's Susanna here. Well, I am back home and I have been busily cutting up these bits and pieces from the cot size quilt. I didn't cut up my queen size quilt like I'd said in the video that Corinne and I did. So I'm going to just show you a few bits and pieces. Okay, so I've got up on my website, I've still got 4 of these with all different types of bits and pieces on, so you get what you get. I'll show you the fabric. So I've got 4 of them, and that's enough that you could probably make you know, the, what's it called, the log cabin. So you get a part of this fabric. So I may cut up that one and put it in a pack that I'm going to have. And this was a tablecloth. So I've got one bunny with that, and I was actually even thinking if someone really wanted the squirrel. Remember when Corinne did it, you just sort of put it like that. I've got little bits and pieces that I'm going to use. I'm going to make this and prove to Corinne I can use this as a little woodland pack. And I've got the little leftover bits. He's got a head chopped off. Here's a small guy. I might put him with this pack. I want to use him. I think he'll be really nice. Got some big florals, and I've got that, and I wanted to use that. And I was even thinking, if you put that on the edge somewhere, it's like he's peeking out from behind the buttons, so you can use the smaller little bits on your items of clothing. So be on the lookout for that. So the log cabin, which I've got on my shirt, and what Corinne has got on hers. Where are we? This kit, you can have your bits and pieces, and she used this fabric and some of the fabrics that are in there, that one and that one there. You can create the log cabin, and you know, like basically what she's got on the back of hers, you can make with this. You may not get a rabbit, it's just what you get. So these, so that's that. Now I have got, this is the actual rabbit that she used, and that's how big some of the pieces will be. So if they are like bits and pieces like here, right, use that rabbit. I will put in, I've got some foliage pieces, I will put in that. Okay, so I'm going to have on my website $5 for each of these little bits and pieces, whereas this one is quite big. I was going to cut that out, but I'm like, I didn't end up doing it, so you can cut around it. So that's how big he is. He just sort of comes from the owls up there, and so yeah, he's a little bit unusual. I used him in my treasure hunt piece coming out of the corner, and he was beautiful. So I've got 3 of the rabbits from this collection, only one like that. So I've got 3 of those rabbits. I have got, here's all the extra bits and pieces. So when you get a small bit, you will get an extra piece. Now please read the description. Okay, when I sold these last time, I had all sorts of trouble with people. Oh, I want this, I want that. I'm only selling them at $5, and I am going to put the postage, I'm going to put it in a envelope. So in Australia it will be $2 postage, overseas it'll be $4 postage, but it's because I'm going to be folding them up nice and small and putting them in an envelope, and it's going to go as a letter because I have to keep the weight under 50, and I got a half size envelope. Where was it? This one. I'll be back. And that was even too big. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold it over like that, put your piece in there, have it that, and then that's the size it's going to be. So that's why the post is cheap. So if you buy more than one, so if you buy one of these and this, I can slide it in, but combining postage, yeah, so you may end up buying more than one of them. They will probably just come as individual little letters. So unless you buy, like, you know, the bigger stuff, and I can put it in, and yeah, it's just hard to work out postage. It's quite, you know, so I just as well I went to the post office, because that size in Australia is $3, so it's probably, which it's normally, I think, $1, maybe $1.50 or whatever it is. But yeah, so that's, well, so please read the description. I'm going to be putting in, okay, I've got 4 squirrels, so you've got 2 going that way, so that's a big piece. I won't add any more to that, that's it. Whereas this is a little bit smaller, I could probably add a small leaf. So as I, you know, so I've got 2 going that way and 2 going that way. So this one I will definitely not put anything with it because they are big enough. So I've got 4 squirrels. Okay, I have got 2 owls. So this owl's got more like 2 of those and these type of leaves, whereas this one has got that. And this was there was a bird in or something in there at one stage. So I have got all of him. Doesn't look like I do, but you could probably make yourself a branch or something like that. So I've only got 2 of them. I have got quite a few of these. So 2 going one way, you'll see it in the pictures, and 2 going the other way. Same bird, one's just 3 going the other way. Okay, so these 3 will be as is, I think. And this one, no, they're pretty good. So, and then what else we got? I've only got 2 of these. I'm going to be using one of these. So the 2 bluebirds. So I'll just be putting into the description 2 bluebirds, 5, you know, watermelon bird, whatever colour birds they are, you know, and then as people buy them, I'll say, okay, 4, and then until they're sold out, and then I'll just put sold out. So you have to read the description to see what's available. So here's see, this is a really small, that's just this bird, so I was thinking maybe I might put that with it, and maybe, you know, another this sort of thing. So it's real autumny tones. I think there's quite a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These ones won't need any extra. Same with that. So there's 6 of them. So yep, just remember, read the description. So all these, because I had to cut them up, it just begets problems when you cut things up. And I think that's it. And then I've got I've got a pin floating. Bits and pieces here and there, some foliage and whatnot. So, like, yeah, see something as small as that. I thought, well, he's too nice to waste. We'll use him, and then you'll get a bit of foliage and a bit of everything. Up to the value, I mean, up the weight of 50 grams. Anything over that, they will up the postage on me there. They're pretty shocking, the old post office. So there you go, guys. So I'm going to be making a Woodland characters one and just slip in bits and pieces here and there, so keep an eye out for that. If you want to do something just like what Corinne did, you may not get a bunny, but you'll get some really cute fabric, but then you'll be able to make your log cabin. So I got 4 of them. I sold out most of them, and then of these, just look, when you look at it, look at the description. I think I've only got enough for 5 photos, so as I've only got 2 of them, there is a picture of this in the first photo. So but I will still state bluebird. I would just say, what would you say, that bluebird, beige bird, autumn tone bird. So yeah, no worries, guys. Well, I just thought I had this. I forgot that I had them. I've got my queen size one, but I'm not cutting up because I just love it. So, and my husband would not be happy about that. Okay guys, well, go and check my website and have a look at some beautiful little bits and pieces that you can buy quite cheaply with cheap postage, because these, you know, is quite heavy, but you get a lot of fabric. So, you know, whereas this is just getting the one piece. If you want more multiples, all depending, I mean, if you happen to buy like 6, I could probably work out a deal, or 5, but if you're only buying 2 or 3, I'll just post them as letters. No tracking either, because it's letters, that's just how it is. Like, but any packs and everything, they've all got tracking. So, okay guys, thank you very much. Enjoy, and go check out the website. I'm also going to be making up some more packs with the bits and pieces I got in Queensland, so keep an eye out for that. But I thought while Corinne and I are working on our clothing pieces, it would be nice to get some of these bits and pieces to stick on them, and because they're 100% cotton, and they're nice, and you know, like they're sturdy, but they're not super thick, so they sew through really nice, because you've got to sew through this as well as your piece of clothing, so that's why it sews really well. Okay, thanks for watching. Enough of my yabbering. Up on the website, which is linked below, and grab yourself in something, and if you've got any questions, there's a contact form on my website, just ask. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.